Last time on Cruising Joan Lynn.
Jim and I explore the city of Belleville, Ontario.
We have to go back to the boat because we forgot the keys.
We're going to take a walk into the town and check out the farmers market.
Just wanted to give a shout out to all the members of Boat Owners United. We spent the day celebrating Canada's 150th anniversary at a nearby festival and enjoyed a celebration at the marina with other boaters who came from the Rochester Yacht Club to celebrate Canada Day. All right.
The next morning, we set course for Trenton under partly cloudy skies, having no idea what was in store for us when we arrived. Find out this episode of Cruising Joan Lynn.
Let's begin now. 360. I woke up this morning and I said, instead of waiting for a good day to happen, waiting around through ups and downs, I just said, look.
We're gonna have a good day, and all my homies gonna ride today, and all these mamas look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day, and ain't nobody gotta cry today, 'cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. It's Sunday, and we got an early start, left Belleville about 9:30, and heading to Trenton, and it's a nice day. Water's pretty calm.
The passage from Belleville to Trenton was a short one, taking about 40 minutes on the shallow and docile Bay of Quinte. The clouds were chased away by bright blue skies as we made our way to the Trent Port Marina for our last night's stay. We are currently on the Bay of Quinte, and we are about maybe 3 miles from the Trent Port Marina, and we're about to call it Trent Port Marina. And this is the vessel Joan Lynn, over.
Joan Lynn, this is Trent Port Marina.
Trent Port, we have reservations for transient dockage, and we are about 10 minutes from entering your harbor.
Okay, we're going to put you in I-23, that's India 23.
Okay, India 23. We'll look out for it. We'll be standing by at 682. We're docking line. Thank you.
We'll have an assistant on the dock to take care of you when you arrive.
Very good. Thank you very much. And that's all it takes. I-23 is
Trent Port Marina standing by at 68.
Locked.
Yeah. I don't know, I just kind of came out.
Now
After checking in, we returned to the boat to connect utilities when we found that water was leaking from the fresh water connection. A quick change of the hose gasket didn't help. So this is our utility locker right here, and inside here is where we connect our electric, shore power here, and our water. And if I can get this open, there's cable TV and phone, and this is where we thought the leak was coming from, but as it turns out, the end of this hose, as you can see, is kind of bent, so we have to replace the hose. $20. We just got back from a long walk through the city of Quinte West. And we did not find any stores open that might sell hoses. So, or marine supplies, so we'll just have to wait till we get back to Rochester. Not a big deal, not a big inconvenience at all whatsoever. What else do we do?
Went to a store.
What store?
Creamer.
Oh, we had to buy more coffee creamer. We found that relatively easy. We walked through a park. They had some type of fire fits, which is like a fireman's competition, which was kind of cool to watch for a few minutes. It's kind of like what's that show Cole watches?
American Ninja Warrior.
Kind of like American Ninja Warrior, but for firefighters doing firefighter type firefighting stuff with other firefighters. So we watched the firefighters do these firefighting things.
Maria Honda and Aaron Wade. Red side, Kynes and Ada on the yellow side.
Now we walk back, and we had a nice apple, which we just finished eating some Honeycrisp apples. Yeah. Now we're just gonna hang out for a little while and enjoy this beautiful day at the Trent Port Marina. The skipper in the boat behind us and his wife,
Pat and Patty,
they came over to meet us, and we talked for a little bit. They are doing what they call the Great Loop. They started off in Florida, and you remember exactly where? It's
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers, Florida, and they're going around like this huge, 6,000 mile cruise, and they're a third of the way through it now, and they've landed here, just so happens, and they're going to stay for about 5-7 days here before they continue on. We were a little uncomfortable, having just met Pat, to ask him for a short recorded interview on camera, but we did get permission to take a video of his boat, the Daydream, a 26-foot Sidori cruiser, a very cool looking boat I could definitely see myself owning. They had some very interesting stories. He's got a blog that I'm going to check out when I get back, and I'll share that information on the screen below magically right now. We'll still look down there if you're interested in reading about him and his wife and their experiences along their their long 6,000 mile cruise. So we're gonna wait for this little rainstorm to pass by and get some chow. The rain finally did stop long enough for Joan and I to have dinner at Tommaso's restaurant, where we had dined once before on our first visit to Trenton last year. We spoke over dinner about how we both wished we had more time to talk with Pat and Patty. Hearing more about their experiences and stories would be invaluable. However, we were happy to have met them and wish them the best. Although the weather looks nice, as you can see, right above us here, heading towards us is unfortunately another rain system, and we are here. So we got a couple hours maybe before this hits us. So we're gonna go out. So we're gonna go out. And Joan is naked, so I'm gonna turn the camera back this way. We're gonna go out and have some coffee on the deck of the boat. Well, it's our last morning, and it is also our 24th wedding anniversary. So 24 years of marriage, and who knew that we'd be sitting on board our own little boat, floating on the water on our 24th, waiting to go home actually, because today is departure day. So right now we are still in Trenton, and we're about to make our lake crossing. Got up this morning and cleaned up a little bit, packed up the boat, and cleaned up a few things. We still got some things to do before we leave. That includes eating breakfast, actually. So what'd you think of the trip?
Very nice. Lots of rain though. Little rainy. The rain last night.
A lot of rain, but when it wasn't raining, the sky really did clear up. So considering that before we left we knew what we were getting ourselves into, I think that we made up pretty good.
We're going to be leaving Trenton and heading towards Murray Canal, right? And that takes us, I don't even know where we're going.
Neither do I.
If you're the bird, whenever we pretend it's summer, then I'm the worm. I know the part, it's such a bummer, but fair is fair.
We set course for Rochester, carrying the memories of our trip aboard with us, and made our way through the 5-mile-long Murray Canal.
Close your eyes, slide the cotton off of your shoulder and feel the shine. I'm hooked, so toss me over and cast a line. I'll throw a party and greet my undersea friends as they arrive. You and I left our troubles far behind, but I still have just one more question on my mind.
From the Murray Canal, we proceeded through Presqu'île Bay, and Jim slowed while I made lunch for us in the galley.
We made it through the Murray Canal, and we're almost out of Presqu'île Bay right now and about to head on to Lake Ontario. We were going to drop anchor in the bay here and have lunch, but we decided against it. The bay's a little choppy. I was just not into it, so Joan went down to the galley to make lunch while I was putzing along through the bay. And now we are about to go out onto Lake Ontario and hope to God. I don't see any whitecaps from here. We're not quite in a good view of it all yet. We're still kind of in the bay, but I am hoping that we have some good water weather, because it's a 60-mile ride home. Can't wait to see land, because that means we're getting closer to home. Right now I see nothing but water. Land ho! Rochester, New York, off the starboard bow. About 20 miles away.
Land ho! Rochester, about 4 miles away on the starboard bow.
I just said that. Next time on Cruising Joan Lynn. We take boating on Lake Ontario very seriously, and review of safety and emergency procedures is conducted routinely. To press the transmit button, hold and say Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Abandoning ship should be a last resort. Okay, what does abandoned ship mean, Cole? 45 degrees, 50 minutes, decimal 665 north. Safety is so important to us that we decided to take an entire episode to show our viewers how we keep our crew and family in a state of readiness. We would love to hear from you about your methods, and we invite you to leave your comments and suggestions below.